Hi everyone, in this occasion we're gonna try to read the object together. What I'm going to do is just to look for how to create an object and return HTML from it. As simple as that. In JavaScript, okay? Look, this is a good article from Gex from for Gex, and in here you can see that they have the div and now they can have a create element and an append child. That was what I was missing, the append child in certain way. What I'm going to do is just to try to return. You see the header logo container? Um, let's try to just make a console log first. Console log. If I make mistakes, making mistakes when I talk, I want you to understand that that is completely normal. There is no one that is perfect. If you expect that someone is going to be perfect, you are expecting something that is a lie, that is not true. Okay? Um, let's go here to the control. Sorry, let's go here to this and let's just restart the live server. It is supposed to open alone. Okay, now let's just see the console log to see what is prompting. And you can see that it's prompting the function itself. And actually, it was what I was doing. So let's just try to now make this. Just like that. Now let's check. And it says undefined. Header logo container. We can say, for example, return header logo container. And let's see now. And you can see that now it returns the div, okay? That is what I wanted. I will tell you a secret. Um, the button is going to be called separately. So let's just inner the HTML of this. Yes, as simple as that. Now let's see. On here you can see that it says object HTML div element. And it means that we are returning the object, but sorry, let me just ignore that. Okay, the header logo container, I'm going to put here create container. No, it's not create container. This is just header create containers. It's just create containers, okay? And as you can see, let's try to look for how to fix that. Object HTML div element. That is something that is saying that it is returning the object, but we have to convert that object to something that is readable and on HTML. Object HTML returned from JavaScript. Um, oh, sorry, I forgot something. It is not in there HTML. It is a paint child. And the append child has the characteristic that is with parentheses. Now let's see if now it works. Yes, it's working. Now, you see this header logo container? Let's try to mix everything. Let's try to, instead of just prompting the header logo container, let's try to prompt together also here. Sorry. Let's see. Header logo. It has a logo. It only has an image. Okay. We can just make the return the image as well as the tag container, and let's test it. And something went wrong, and it is a pain child. um, Apparently it does not support that you try to, well, in my case, that I am trying to put the header container and the tag container. What I'm going to do then is just to, you see the header logo container. um let's just return. How can I do it? Let's see if we can find a good example of how to return multiple objects inside of ulele. That's interesting. Let's see. Multiple objects. Let's see. Set attributes, style, append child, order the list. Okay. Yes, but I want to, let's look for that exactly. Insert multiple objects inside of a div in HTML with JavaScript. Okay, look at this one. Append multiple elements using the append function. Very, very restricted in, let's see, append my span. Uh, okay. Yes, but I would like to another text now. Depend. Okay. Before. Oh my goodness, there are a lot of ways to do it. Let's see. Okay, let's just do something which is going to be kind of weird to you, but it will work. And it is just to put, you see this append here? Let's put it on the function. And we're gonna call the function down below. I'm just going to say that instead of a return, I would like to append the tag container, let's say, first. But I will tell you a secret, this is not a very good practice, okay? But the object used, that is, as it is a very good use practice, this is going to be, this is acceptable, okay? Document header, append child, tag container. And that's it. Now let's just initialize it. We will say something like this. We'll say header con, is header content? yes, header content that create containers, and as simple as that. Let's see if it works. You can see that the test is there. It's working, okay? Now, what I'm going to do is the same thing. I'm gonna copy here. Let's put a comment, sorry, here that says, for example, returning the data to the HTML. And here I'm gonna say that instead of the tag container, I'm going to put the header logo container. And let's see it now, and you can see that it's working. But I would like to have it before. So let's see, just like that. But it's missing something, and it's missing that this is inside of the other one. If we press F12, we are supposed to go here, and you see this here, header logo. Let's move the text just inside of here, right before, and let's you see that it works. So what we're gonna do is go to the header logo, and in here, this is the image, right? I'm going to say that I would like, instead of inserting the information here, I'm gonna insert the information right after here. And I can even erase this. Here I am declaring the variables, and here I'm I am setting the containers. Let's save, and boom, voila! Would say someone. It's working. Um, but it's missing something, and is that it doesn't have kind of the style that I would like it to have. Um, but let's leave that to the end, okay? Let's just append now the button color. As simple as that. But we can also make something different, which is you see this button color. We can put it we can put it. Sorry. Oh my god. We can put it on a function. By the way, we can do all this here on a returning function, but that is going to be kind of advanced. Okay, let's just leave it that right there, and let's call the button color. Let's do it just right here because, being honest, we would like to see if it works first, and then we move forward. Okay, that is the best way of doing it. I don't like ChatGPT. Okay, header logo here. Header, button color. You see this header BTN? Being honest, that is supposed to work. But let's see what might be the error. A paint child. Oh, the thing is that um, we just need to make it like this. Look, we erase this and we put it on here. An external special source. And a paint child node. Hello VPN. Let's see what it is. header append child this header detail. Uh, what is the problem now? Being honest, I don't know. Here the container is there. The header container is also there. Mhm. Well, let's just put it down there, okay? No, the thing is that I don't want it there. I would like it to have to be on the header, okay? Parameter one is not type of node. I'm going to be honest with you. Let's look for the error. Inserting a button throws that the button is not a node using append child in JavaScript. And let's see. Okay, append child. Uh, Fragment. Test content. Oh, the thing is that you see, for example, here I'm using a pen child inside of something that, but no, that's just a button. Okay, in that case, let's just put, for example, inner HTML, and we're gonna put plus equal sign, and this is supposed to not throw me the error, and yes, it didn't give me any error. And here is the button. Whoa, we got everything. Yes, as crazy as it seems, we have everything. You see the header logo here? Actually, the text it is not as I want, but it is because it doesn't have the tag container surrounding it. How can we do that? Let's just make it like a tag container that append child, and we put in here the button. Sorry, the title, and the title is header information title. And after that, let's save that inside of a variable. It's going to be title, and we're gonna put that the title. We're gonna say that the title is going to be right here. As simple as that. Let's try to see if it works. Remember that I'm not perfect. Yes, I was supposing that it would not work. Let's see, I've been changing the information. Oh, it's title, tag container. Being honest, this is just a matter of putting this tag container and it's placed there. Let's see now. Let's see what it says. Um, oh, it is the same as here. You see the inner HTML? I have to use inner HTML again. How I am going to do that? Well, you see here the title. Instead of title, I'm gonna put let's just erase that and let's put an append child, and in here we're gonna put tag container dot inner HTML, and this is supposed to work. Now let's erase this because this is duplicated. Let's check now. And yes, now the test has the functionality that I wanted, but sadly it's not aligned. For us to align it, we are supposed to create like a div that is here, is header logo container, and the header logo container actually will contain the header logo container and also the tag container. So we can erase this and put a plus sign here and to say tag container. Let's see. I'm not very sure, but yes, it's there. Actually, the thing is that you see inner HTML. What I'm going to do is to take. Want to start a business? Start with an address. Choose from a range of domain names. Fresh new domain extensions help make your business. I'm going to take just you see the inner HTML. That container. This header container. Header information. That append child. Being honest, I don't know if it is going to work, but it's possible because look, the here is just declaring the creation, and here I'm just appending something. Okay, let's save and let's see. We don't have yes, we got an error. Wow! Oh my goodness, this is taking too much. Let's look for the easiest way. What would be the easiest way? Fireprint store. I want a header, a div container. Sorry, that is what I wanted. Let's look for how it was when it was working. And it was like this. Maybe let's see. Let's erase this here. And the line 9. Let's just erase this. And you can see the image there. Okay. Let's try to put the you see the logo container? Let's try to create what is it? Let's go to the element main header header logo, and in the header logo here just let's put the text. Um, Create element tag container dot inner HTML, um, and here we're gonna put header information. So this this header information. Let's see if now it doesn't throw any error. We're gonna move step by step, okay? Yes, it didn't throw any error. Now I'm just going to try to remove where this is being appended here, okay? I will remove it and you will see that it doesn't appear now. What I'm going to do is to add it here. Tag container. Let's see now if it throws an error. It throws that the element is an object and etc. Exactly what I don't like. Object HTML heading element. Um, wow. In this case, let's just well, we could just put the text over here and it will work, but that is not the right way of doing it. So let's just try with the append. I am repeating the same thing, but as I said before, uh, in life you have to repeat sometimes just to see if something is right. If you think that you will be always perfect, trust me, there is no one perfect. Jesus himself said that. Okay, I had a logo container. The problem is when I append the information title that it is not an object. It is just a text. So let's just inner text. Being honest, this should not change anything, but it did. I mean, look, there's no error there. Now, what I'm going to do is to take the tag container and let's try again. Oh, there is no error, but again it says that it's an object, but this is not exactly an object. See for something. Inner text throwing object as HTML. See? Uh, yes. Hola, ¿cómo estás? ¿Cómo estás? Qué bueno. Okay, do alligators rule plus current text. Element inner text. Inner HTML plus this. Let's let's divide this here. Header logo container that inner HTML and we put a tag container. Oh, this is bad. No, no, this is okay. It's okay. We can even put this directly if it doesn't work. Let's see. No errors, and if we go to the page, let's save. I think that I have saved it. Yes, it is still with the same error. Let's just put this over here and remove this. And it's working. That was everything. Now, what I need is to put the H1 bigger. Okay? You see this? Um, Actually, it's not taking the H1. So, for us to do it, let's just forget this tag container. And because I told you before that it will be kind of necessary, but the truth is that it is not always necessary. Okay, let's just put it on here. We put on here as it is bringing forth so many problems. Let's just put it just right here like this. And there you go. Now it looks exactly as it was, but now it is object oriented. I hope that you have learned together with me a lot, and remember that for Jesus Christ, everything is possible. Also, try to always not to be too perfect. If you are humble enough to understand that going back and forth sometimes is even normal, you will be able to accomplish great things. But you have to be very well devoted to Jesus Christ because He is who uh, remain the things actually in the right place. I'm not saying that he is not strong enough to handle, for example, if or to manage, for example, if you want to make something really fast, but what I'm saying is that sometimes you have to try to be, how can I say, considerable with what you do. Don't try to make things too complex. If you see that the complexity is trying to complex even your life, just make it simple, okay? Just like I did here, okay? See you in the next time, and remember that Jesus Christ loved us much more than what I could ever say to you. Bye bye.